and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
We begin tonight with some new information as a Muslim man accused of rape sits behind bars in the Cass County Jail. Thanks for joining us. Mike will join us later on in the show from Frisco. Abdul Rahman Ali is accused of raping a woman at the Gordy's Travel Plaza in Mapleton, North Dakota in last month. Now, the government says they can't tell us Ali's immigration status. Valley News Team's immigration and relocation reporter Bradford Eric explains.
Shocked. That's what regular customers at Gordy's Travel Plaza said after learning of the assault.
So it's just shocking. I mean, you get to know every customer that comes in here.
This man, 35-year-old Abdul Rahman Ibrahim Ali, faces aggravated assault, rape, and terrorizing charges after officials say he forced a woman working at the gas station into a bathroom, locked the door, and attacked her. Immediately after we broke this story, a question many people had was, what is Abdul Rahman Ali's status in this country? Is he a citizen? Does he have a green card? Is he an immigrant or refugee? We reached out to the Department of Homeland Security, requesting any and all documentation related to Ali's background. The agency said it would take up to 21 days, so we waited. But weeks later, a spokesman for U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, finally responded, quote, legally, I can't release information about his legal status in this country. We were told that it's private information protected under federal law. Also, ICE explained that if you have a green card, you're treated basically the same as a U.S. citizen. But someone can have their green card revoked for crimes against moral turpitude, basically murder, rape, abuse, kidnapping, and robbery, among other things.
Yeah, we saw after when he come here on 2011, June.
Abdul Rahman Ali's sister, Asli, said he's been in the U.S. since 2011, and he immigrated from Kenya. So we know that Ali is not originally from the United States, but we do not know if he has a green card or is a naturalized citizen. Bradford Eric, Valley News Live.
Now, Ali's family says that he is mentally ill and was off his medication when the alleged rape occurred. He is next due in court on January 13th for a preliminary hearing. Well, there's been a lot of this going on out there in the valley today. People, they are working hard to clear all of that snow, but it's been a unique snowfall. Some areas got just a couple of inches. Some got 14, just a couple miles apart. So are we going to get any more of the white stuff tonight? Let's talk to Hutch Johnson for the latest. Hutch?
Well, we continue to see areas of snow across the valley, but for many of us, the main problem is going to be this freezing drizzle and freezing fog, mainly to the south and southeast of the Fargo-Moorhead area. Wapton, Breckenridge to Fergus Falls and places in between, seeing visibilities under a mile. Look at Park Rapids, a quarter-mile visibility there. Drive with care. Temperatures in the 20s, steady this evening. North winds continuing, and here is a look at that winter weather advisory continuing now until 4 in the morning for Richland County, parts of west central Minnesota and Lakes Country. We do have some light snow showing up in western Cass. Once again, that's where the heaviest of the snow fell. Take a look at this, Stephanie. Lisbon picking up 7.5 in that band of heavy snow slip just to the west of the Fargo area. 13.1 inches in Harwood. Here in Fargo-Moorhead, we had 2.8 inches out to the east and 6 out to the west. More to the north, though, Ada with 6 inches. More in your hour-by-hour forecast and update for anyone traveling down south to Frisco. We'll take a look at that forecast as well.
A unique snowstorm indeed.
Indeed.
All right, thanks, Hutch. Now you can stay up to date on all the weather conditions wherever you are on your smartphone or tablet. Just download the Storm Team Weather app to get the latest weather conditions and even follow the radar live. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store. Now, let's take a look at the current road conditions out there. Here's the North Dakota map. As you can see on the eastern side and the southeastern side, seeing the worst of it. There's a lot of ice and compacted snow, snow-covered roads, and even some wet, slushy roads. Over in Minnesota, it's not looking as bad. The green is basically showing that it is clear. But if you look in the blue areas, the northwestern part of the state, it is seeing some partially covered roads, but not looking too bad. You can take a look at all of these maps at valleynewslive.com. Click on the weather tab, then road conditions. Well, there was a lot of chaos at Fargo's Hector International Airport this morning, and some flights are still being delayed. Multiple flights were canceled with a lot of upset Bison fans who plan to be in Frisco, Texas by now. Valley News Team's Nicole Johnson's at the airport and shows us what's going on.
It's not just all the snow that caused some flight delays. Some planes ran out of de-icer. Thankfully, the Fargo Jet Center is providing some relief. But for some time, there were people scrambling, trying to figure out another plan. Some vacationers worried they wouldn't make their cruise. And other, of course, Bison fans heading to Frisco, Texas.
We were on a plane and they kicked us off.
What'd they say?
They ran out of de-icer.
Okay. And what did you think about that?
I don't know. It's only Thursday, game's on Saturday, so I've got a lot of time. But it'd be nice to be down there.
I don't go on vacation very much, so having this big hiccup just kind of grinds my gears,
Around noon today, the airport says the de-icers were up and working and can understand people's frustrations. Some Bison fans tell me they won't be able to fly out until tomorrow. Others say they planned a last-minute road trip. Reporting in Fargo, Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
All right, Nicole, thank you. Now, coming up on Valley News Live 10 at 10, hear why the airlines ran out of de-icer and how planes are getting help locally. If you want to see up-to-date flight information, you can. We have a link on valleynewslive.com. Click on this story. Well, word of our weather and travel troubles spread quickly to those already in Frisco, Texas for Saturday's big championship game between Jacksonville State and NDSU. Some folks were even stopping our very own Mike Morgan to either ask what he knew or to give him some updates. Mike joins us live now from Toyota Stadium in Frisco. Mike, what's going on?
Hello, Stephanie, and hello to everybody back in the Red River Valley. Members of Bison Nation that are already in Frisco, Texas, are smiling today. They knew that depending on when that weather hit and depending on when they took off from the Red River Valley, they could have been delayed, and they are in Frisco, and they are anxious for Saturday's game. In fact, there are many that we spoke to that really think that NDSU have a very good chance of winning on Saturday, and why not? They've won 4 previous championships. While the team gets ready for Saturday's game, many fans outside Toyota Stadium today told me that they plan to take in the surroundings, whether it's their first or their 5th time here.
This is the first time I made it. I've been wanting to come here, but just haven't ever made it. And so this is all new to me, and I'm having a ball.
What is your reaction thus far?
Well, I'm just trying to find my way around and see where everybody's at, and yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Well, like the previous years, I came like on Friday, and this year I was like, I'm going to come down here early and check out some things and stuff, and it's always exciting to come down here. They treat us nice down here, so.
And the football's pretty good.
Yep, it's really good football.
Here's something certainly interesting and a sign of the times. We were told by a security officer outside of the stadium today that they have hired 3 outside agencies to help enhance the security around here. It wasn't long ago that they hosted a national soccer tournament, and they brought in metal detectors that delayed some of the people even getting into the stadium. Now, they're not doing it for any particular reason, only to enhance security. We'll have more for you tonight on Valley News Live at 10, live from Frisco. For now, Mike Morgan, Valley News Live.
The hardest working man in showbiz, right? Well, he's going to have more live coverage tonight on Valley News Live 10 at 10 and live again 4 times on the Valley Today tomorrow morning.
Speaking of Frisco, if you are traveling down there, many folks leaving today, many on the road. Here's your PetroServe USA Road to Frisco forecast as we take a gander tonight and into tomorrow's snow between Fargo and Omaha, and a lot of fog as well during the overnight. But tomorrow we're going to see heavy rain develop down towards Texas if your party happens to be getting closer. Look at what happens game day. That's snow in Oklahoma. Frisco will be in the low 40s for game time. I think most of the moisture stays north. Your hour-by-hour forecast for here coming up in just a moment.
All right, and coming up later on Valley News Live at 6, some information on a sexual assault case out of Grand Forks. You'll want to stay tuned.